only purpose of man's sojourn on this earth is to seek God.
The only place where even the Atma or the lightless light becomes nothing is in Paramatma. And nobody can tell about it. You can just point. And there will be short verses like this, but you'll spend the whole day thinking of one verse. Then there's another explanation I've given. I'm just chewing on the verses that I've given. There's how many types of sound are there? How many types of sound? And when does sound become light? I've given that. Because it's very important, and because Omkar is the sound, and if you think that it is the gross Omkar which you're talking about, then you're mistaken. Because light travels at 300,000 kilometers per second and the sound travels at 700 miles per second. But sound is Vak. Vak Saraswati, which we call, or Vak Shakti. So there's this, the sound which is the Vaikhari Vak, which is the gross sound, which I'm saying now. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. So this is Vaikhari Vak. Then there, subtler than the Vaikhari Vak is the Madhyama Vak, which is called Sthavan. In Marathi we say, to Sthavan karta hai. Who knows? Who are the Maharashtrian Marathi speaking people? Very few people from Maharashtra come to me. I don't think so. They are very intelligent people and very intelligent with an ego. So the Shishta Mandal, it doesn't want to leave its own group and come and learn from a bloody yogi with a Western education or some idiot in the jungles and all. They cannot. And so they are sticking to the dead letter word. The living spirit is here, man. The living spirit is here. So don't miss what they have done. Or any intellectual people, they mistake the dead letter of Panditya for the living spirit of God. So don't mistake the dead letter of intellectual, I would say it's jargon, but it doesn't make you realize God, definitely. For the true spirit of God, which you must experience. So that is the Sthavan, which is, it's like Jala Putputna Manta. You'll see when my mother and all, they used to pray, it's like a whispered sound, little more than a whisper. Sthavan. Oh. Then after Sthavan comes the Pashyanti Vak, which is mental. And at a certain stage of the Pashyanti Vak, where it becomes just one Vak and it stills, there's no movement, and it's practically still with one flow. When it is transiting to Paravak, which is the fourth type, then it becomes light. It takes on the form of light. Fiat Lakshmi. So Saraswati becomes Lakshmi and Lakshmi becomes Devi in these Vaks. So this, if you explain it like this, then the people will say, "Arey, apna religion, all religions are very scientific." So what they did, Hegel and Kant and Aristotle and all, they were chewing the cud. It was intellectual chewing of the cud. Because I'm not saying that they want people who realize that they were great people, and the disciple of Buddha, the great, wonderful Pythagoras. He was a man of realization. And he led the whole group of these philosophers, the Greek group of philosophers. And then Pythagoras came to Gautam Buddha with all his knowledge of all the Vak, but he had not gone into the Paravak, which was the transition of the subtlest sound, into light. As long as you are reading, as long as you read intellectual books and are a very wonderful intellectual person and a vidwan and a philosopher, you always rigidize yourself as the I, as you, as yourself. The moment the electron transforms into light, you will drop the book and flow with the wave. That is still a very high state. Light is the highest state of mind. It is the paravak. That is even light. Even light is paravak. The electron is pashyanti. And I'm just speaking spontaneously to give you a concrete grip of what I'm talking. And then the madhyama is electroprotonic. And then the Vaikari Vak, the loud Vak, has electron, proton and neutrons, all three in it. That's why it is the subtlest of our gross body is sound. So it has electron, proton and neutron, like our body has electron, proton and neutron. The Vaikari Vak, that is the gross audible sound, is composed of electrons, protons and neutrons, which is known as Vaikari Vak. Then the subtler Samputikaran, Putputna or Sthavan, or just whispering with a slight sound, is electroprotonic. It's a electroprotonic. That is subatomic. Then the sound which is Pashyanti Vak, which is mental Vak, is electronic. And the Paravak is light. That's why Fiat lacks Lakshmi. Are you getting the connection between science and what am I trying to weave here for you? Right? I'm here like a mother stitching a good sweater, fair-eyed sweater for you all, so that you can see it with your eyes. You can't see it unless the mother stitches the fair-eye is very difficult, right? To stitch. It's a typical type of sweater. It's an old type. Your mother must be knowing the word. You don't know it, right? So it's old. So when you go to Paravak, and that Vak is light. So you can say the first one, the Samputikaran, is Vak Saraswati. But this thing, not the Samputi, the Sthavan, the whispering is Vak Saraswati. And the Pashyanti is Lakshmi, where she is electron, Lakshmi. And the Paravak is Shakti, Durga, Uma, the first light, the virgin light. But then, beyond light is not her scope, because she is everything in creation. And the whole creation is made of three people, born from her, three Shaktis. The Para Prakriti Amba is the transcendent matrix, from whom is born Maheshwar, Vishnu and Brahma. Okay? I'm explaining it to you in a scientific way. Who is Brahma? Brahma is the first mind, the universal I amness. I am all of this. Aham Brahmasmi. Is Brahma. He is light, because from his light and the first explosion in creation at the Big Bang, creation was created, and that is God the Creator, Brahma. Then subtler than him is space. And we call him space, or his name is Vishnu. So what does Vishnu mean? The all-pervader. Vishnu pervades everything. Brahma is the expander, which is light. Vishnu is the pervader, which is space. And Shiva, Kal, is Mahankal, is Shiva. Actually, Mahankal is a state beyond that, but it is Shiva, Kal Shiva. So causation is light, space and time. Causation, space and time. Light, space and time are the three deities in the undifferentiated fabric of the mother, which is still the cosmic undifferentiated fabric of radiant ether. The moment she quivers, the great light of Brahma is born. Okay? Then, no, before that, the Shiva element is born. The timelessness. Then is Vishnu born, pervading all space, omniscience, omnipotence, omnipresence. The Vishnu and omniscience is Brahma. So these are the three states which are born in the forms of light, and these three gods who Brahma is light, Vishnu is space, and Shiva is time, Mahankal, are the three deities who pervade the creation of creation and who are the veritable gods, but in relativity. And the moment Shiva goes into his meditation again, the light becomes the lightless light. There is no desire, there is no even the last electron, and then there is no light. Even the light, because Kal or Shiva, Shankar in creation is light, but beyond creation, he is beyond light, he is faster than light. So who is Shiva? A time reversed phenomena. I will explain to you how he is the time reversed phenomena. Shiva is, as Shankar is traveling at the speed of light in the great mind of Brahma and Vishnu pervading all space. They are one and yet three. One being with three functions. Now when Shiva goes into meditation, he passes, the rings pass not. And he transcends the speed of light. Anything which travels at the speed of light, its mass is infinite. Anything which transcends the speed of light, time stands still. Anything at the speed of light, so time stands still. The moment you cross the speed of light, if time stands still, if you go faster than time, then it has to be reversed. So it's called a time reversed phenomena. This is what happens. And Shiva is a time reversed phenomena, and he goes into the great beyond. Alap Niranjan. So he is passing through the tunnel of, what is the verse? What is the word you like?
Nirvan Niranjan Moksha.
Yeah. Nirvan Niranjan Moksha. This is what he is passing through. So he goes beyond the transcendental matrix, beyond the Paraprakriti Amba, and then he goes into what is called the Parabrahma or Param Shiva. Mahankal merges into Param Shiva. So do you understand how this is in terms of causation, space and time? All the causation, all your Akashic records, everything you've done in your past, present and future is in an ultimate state of Pradhan, Alinga, or the undifferentiated fabric of light. It is a homogeneous fabric of radiant ether. And in that is embedded all your karmas of your past, present lives and future formative lives, which you have the free will to form as per your practice of Kriya Yoga or your practice of becoming a big businessman or whatever you do. So relativity sprouts from the undifferentiated fabric of radiant ether, which is called Mahat Brahma or Mahat Buddhi, the light. but it is the divine mind. So as long as you are in relativity, you're still in divine mind, although you see Krishna with the flute and Ram and Jesus and you have visions, you're still in divine mind. You're in a state of Aham Brahmasmi. This is the state of the Prakriti Laya Purush. But after you transcend the state of the Prakriti Laya Purush, Prakriti Laya Yogi, then you transcend it, transcend the speed of light, then you become the pure Purush. When you go into the seedless Samadhi. Have I been able to explain to you, make you understand what it is?